Hello there, welcome back to Tangible Investments. So today I'm going to make a quick video on some recent purchases and just general thoughts on investing, gold, silver, in general, state of the situation, market. So let's kick it off so I made a couple of purchases probably was about 2 weeks ago. They finally arrived from the Royal Mint. I actually arrived on Thursday and it's now Sunday and I haven't even opened them. Kind of wanted to make a cheesy unboxing video. So let's get on with it. Let's see what we've got here. What I've actually ordered is something which I never in a million years normally order. Ever. Okay, and the reason I ordered this is purely because what I've noticed is every time I look at this sort of thing and see somebody made a video on it, they make a video on something basically which they bought about 3 years ago, which I wish I'd bought when they bought it, and every time I go, I should have got some of those. So what we got is the very exciting Royal Mint Tales of the Earth 50p. How exciting is that? But it's not just any 50p, it's AR enhanced. Hylaeosaurus. Have I pronounced that correctly? So we got that one. And we got this one. We got the iguanodon, and this one is. So, to be honest, let's have a quick look inside here. Is there anything in there? Oh, it's just the receipt. Yeah, I would too. I didn't. It's pretty sad, really. I didn't even know. I just completely forgot about these orders. I probably should have waited 3 weeks for these. Actually, I can't even tell you how much I paid for them. I just bought them because I thought, they're quite nice, quite a cool little thing. And I'm sick of people showing me videos of these sort of things that they've stuck in a slab, and it looks really good. And I'm like, I should have got them at the time, It just wasn't that much, wasn't that big a deal. They're quite nice. So there you go. Picked up 2 of these. I think I've just kind of got snagged on the collection. I know there's no real bullion value in these, they're just cooper and nickel. But I just kind of thought, you know what, let's just take a punt on these sort of things. But so we got those 2, so let's put those there. And then I got, what else did I buy? So I've been trying to pick up some gold. I've been waiting. So what's the gold situation at the moment? The gold situation at the moment is, can I open these up? That kind of had a little rebound. So we had the sharp little pullback where we dipped below $1,700 for a bit. I mean, obviously, if you're in the UK, it's quite nice at the moment. I think it's about 125. The dollar against the pound at the moment, so that's pretty good. That's up. Not great if you're in America, but good for obviously UK investors. How the hell am I going to get into this thing without looking like a spanner? I have to go and get a pair of scissors. Hold on, wait there a sec. Oh, apologies for that. So, yeah, that's how unprepared I am. Yeah, so gold, as I was saying, kind of done what I said it would do a couple of weeks ago, which is climbed a little bit too hard and fast, back in April, mid-May, early May, and now we're seeing a little bit of a pullback on that. So I'll get this there, board, and look here. What have we got in here? Okay, Oh, look. That's how it's come out of the box. Maybe I just did that. We have a box. What have we got? Tales of the Earth, Dinosaur Collection. So, I'll come back onto gold in a sec. It's very difficult for me to talk about this. I'm a man. I can't do two things at once. So, picked up these Tales of the Earth. Bum, bum. Quite nice. The Giants of Science comes with a little booklet. Dinosaur Hunter. Making the Link. Dinomania. Very nice. Quite nice that. So we've got that. We've got a box. And inside here we've got a Hylaeosaurus. Is that right? If I pronounce that correctly? Comes in its own capsule. I'm not even going to try and get that out. Let's look at my COA. Was it low? What did I get? 1,117. That's not too bad. It would be nice if it had been a bit lower than that, but not too horrific. So apparently there's only 3,000 of these going to be minted. And I was just looking, as I said, really I was looking to pick up some gold. And there was a little dip, and I pulled the trigger on a couple of small pieces, which I'll make another video on when they turn up. But these have obviously turned up in the meantime, and from a couple of weeks ago, because I've been kind of like an itchy finger, desperate to kind of buy something, and these weren't. There was no special deal on these or anything. I just punted on it, you know. I just bought them because I thought it was relatively low mintage. 3,000. I don't think that's pretty decent. Nick that coin. I don't think. I mean, it's not super low or anything like that, but it's pretty good. So I picked up that one. Yeah. And let's which one let's put in with the right one. Hylaeosaurus, which is this one here. And you probably guessed it. The other box, slightly different. This box, different. This one, the tag, a lot easier to open. Inside this bad boy, we've got the. Let's have a look here. There we go. And we know who that is, don't we? Let's have a look. Iguanodon. And let's see what the Iguanodon COA is. Probably not going to be super low. Have a look at the old booklet. Quite nice. Giants of Science. I think this is quite nice. It's quite nice. It's a kind of, you know, I've got young children, and I just sort of romantically fell into the packaging and the design and looking through the raw mint, so I thought, oh, maybe they'll like this sort of thing, you know. I almost made the mistake. I mean, they're young, my children, you know, 10, 9, 5. And I thought, you know, I'm going to get them one each and give it to them, and they'll really love it and appreciate it. But anybody who's got kids knows that they will be absolutely brutalised these within seconds. So again, what did I order here? Obviously the Iguanodon. Let's have a look at that. Is that a decent condition one? That looks pretty good. These are proofs, silver, obviously. Come on, be a COA of under 100. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? No chance. 1842. Yay. Yeah, I'm not going to be winning any awards with that one. So yeah, proof. Oh, mintage 3000. 2010. Did that say there? Interesting. It said 3,000 on their website. Oh, unlimited edition presentation 3,000, maximum coin mintage 3,000. Okay, two different things there then. So I just thought, I kind of thought, well, let's think about this 3,000. Let's be realistic. I'm going to sit on these for 25 years. No, I'm not. I'm going to sit on these for about well, I'm going to sit on them for probably a good 5 to 10 years, I expect. I'm just going to go straight into my into my box in the attic or whatever, something like that, and that'll be it. I'm not going to be touching them really. Kind of a shame really, because like I said, it'd be nice to sort of get them out and show them to the children, but it just, the next thing you know, they'll be out of capsules, brutalised to death. So yeah, that's just, the reality is, so this is what we picked up. There's a third one, I think. I thought I'd ordered, I was sure that I ordered one of each, and it hasn't turned up, so that's not very good, is it? To find out what's gone on there. But yeah, are these things worth collecting? What do you think? It's a bit different for gold, I know. I'm a pretty hardcore gold bullion collector, really. That's what I like to stack, and the odd bit of numismatic stuff, a few sovereigns. But I just wanted something different, and I guess the money was burning a hole in my pocket. I guess we're kind of privileged. Sometimes I was thinking, to be able to spend money on things. I think these were like £60 each, something like that. That's, you could say that's outrageous for a 50p piece. I don't know. Or maybe it's a good deal. It's actually buying a bit of history, or something which has been the time and effort. These proofs, a lot more obviously goes into a proof, and maybe it's not such a big deal. It's quite nice to buy something a bit different, to be fair, and just keep things ticking over, really. And I've been sucked into becoming one of these people that has to have every one in the collection. And in one of my videos I was only slagging off the lunar collection because I ended up with a lunar sheep. Now I want to, I was just saying how easy it is to be sucked into these things, and you start collecting, potentially you could be collecting crap. But I don't think these are crap. I think they're quite nice. And like I say, I was going back to 3,000. I was banking on, probably in 10 years' time, 500 will be lost or destroyed somewhere, and maybe another 500 will be, nobody will know where they are. And maybe, when they finally emerge back on the market in 10, 15 years' time, it might be something which people will go, oh yeah, that's a really interesting thing. They're really rare, really sought after by collectors. But do we think really that, let's say I paid £60 for this. Am I buying this because I like the packaging, or was I seriously buying it to make money on? Realistically, I was just thinking, today, if somebody, emailed me and said, I want to buy this off you right now, what would I sell it for? I wouldn't sell it for, would I sell it for £100? Yeah, so I'd make £40 profit on it. I wouldn't, because I don't need the money. I don't need £100. And what if they said, I'll give you 150, which is more than double? I probably still wouldn't sell it, because I kind of like it and I've got it. Again, it's not enough. It'd have to be something outrageous, like if they said, I'll give you £250 for it. You could probably say, well, obviously 120, just go and buy another one and keep selling it. Of course I would. I'm just trying to give you a feel for how I see. It's kind of like these have got so far to go before they probably make any real money on them. I would say, serious money to go up to say being worth 250. For this to be worth £250, all 3,000 have to be sold out. On the website I said about 80% reserved, so I guess maybe we're not that far off. I don't know if that's just some bullshit figure they put on there. If a COA order is anything to go by, then it's nonsense, because obviously these were only like mid-1500 COAs. I don't know, maybe somebody knows more about that sort of thing than me. But, what I'm trying to say is, it's kind of like, is it worth collecting these as an investment to go up in value to sell in the future, when they're probably, you're going to have to wait so long for them to become really seriously have gone up, that actually is just a waste of time. I mean, what's the point of what's the point of buying something like this as an investment to sell on to make £10 on it or £20? Is it? Unless you can sell 1,000 of them, of course you can't do that. So I mean, then we're back to why are we bothering with it? That's what I'm trying to say. Is like you have to be careful that you're not stacking things that look nice in boxes that in actual fact, when it comes to if you're in this to make money long term as an investment, is it actually going to produce anything at the end of it that's worth the effort of storing it and just sitting on it? I don't know. It doesn't have to be that way. If you just like collecting it, that's fine. I'm just saying there's two sides of it. Some people are buying it to make money, and some people are buying it just because they like it. That's quite nice to be able to just do that and relax about it. And I'm kind of in a bit of, I'm in both those boats really, But yeah. Anyway, I certainly think these are quite cool. These colorized jobbies, but. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. So gold price, yeah, gold's tricky at the moment. I mean, it's the stock market situation is very worrying. I think once we get over this pandemic, the next thing's going to be the stock market. I mean, the rioting and looting that's going on. I mean, even if the economies are opening up, I can't see. You got 9 million people furloughed in the UK, I think 30 million in the US. There's no businesses left at the end of it for all those people. Sorry, there's no businesses. Not all those businesses are going to suddenly, magically be able to employ those people, and they're all going to get their jobs back. Even if, let's say, I don't know, 65-70% of those figures, got their jobs back, there'll still be millions of people unemployed overnight.